I'm Samantha Lawson. I am 30, almost 31 years old, and I have Miss Elena Lawson, and she is 4 years old. And right here is Mason, and how old are you?
6.
He is 6.
And I'm Josh, and I'm 29. We'll hopefully be 30 soon.
December of 2019, you guys as a family received some news. So can you kind of start at the beginning and tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, so December I had surgery, and it was to remove a mass, which was a fairly large mass, and bigger than what they were anticipating. We were told that they knew it was cancer, but they didn't know what type of cancer it was. So I had surgery, and then whenever they did scans to get me started, because you know they do all the scans, they check your heart and stuff like that, make sure you're able to hold up to the chemo. At least that's the hopes before they start the chemo. And they had saw where they already took that mass out, there was already another mass growing in that same spot. So they were like, okay, we gotta be super aggressive with this. So they did, and I went through, what, 6 months, 7 months? About 7 months of chemo.
About 6.5.
Yeah, it was a pretty intense chemo. But yeah, so we stopped, a couple months go by after I healed up good and everything. They're like, okay, well, we see a spot there, but we don't know if that's scar tissue from the previous surgery just kind of being left behind, and it turned out it was cancer again. Once we stopped chemo, it delayed itself a short window, and then it started growing again. So
is that the time that they had seen 3 in the CAT scan, and then they scheduled you for surgery to remove those 3?
And there was more than that. There was quite a bit more.
So he had pulled me into the little room and told me that he had stopped counting at 10, that there was too many tumors for them to operate. And that we were officially at stage 4 cancer.
Just the hope is just slow it down just a little bit. Just buy a little bit more time. That's
to give us more time, because if it doesn't work, or if he chose to do nothing, which that's not my Joshy Poo, if y'all know him, that's his nickname, by the way, is Joshy Poo. Then he would start showing signs within a couple of months, and if not sooner, probably less than a year would be our time frame.
At Life Church, we have a program, and it's called the Dollar Club. And every once a month, we ask everybody to put in an extra $1 on a certain weekend. And we take all those dollars and put them together, and we just try to make something beautiful happen. We want you guys to know that this seems like an impossible situation, but you're not. You weren't created to bear this alone. So you have a community that wants to come together and do something really, really beautiful for you and your family. Life Church wants to give you some magical time with your kids, and we're gonna send you guys on an all-expense-paid trip to Disney World. And we have Celeste Gammon, who is a coordinator for Disney. And we're gonna hook her up with you like in the next day or 2, and she's gonna plan it for you, everything you wanna do, and we're gonna make your kids' dreams come true with their mom and dad.
Come here.
Why is it here?
Come here.
What is in here? What do you mean what's in here?
Come here, look.
You gotta put these on, buddy. Check this out.
Mommy and Daddy have something to tell you. Do you all want to go and see and meet Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goofy.
And Goofy?
Yes.
Well, we are gonna get to go to Disney World.
Disney World?
Yeah.
Like when I close my eyes.